Ah, man. These are getting harder and harder to do. Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show! I am your host, Andrew Illy! And This is the ball of truth. Oh, man. Thank you very much for joining me. Wherever you are around the world. Wherever you are, you silly motherfuckers, man. This is going to be rough, man. I mean, last week was really hard to do, but this week, after everything, man, and that week that we went through and the bad loss, I said only a win would kind of make up for it, really. And we're just not good enough, man. We're just not good enough. Right now, this club fucking sucks. And I know there was improvements, man. I know. From last week. There was. Some players did better. Our pressure was a little bit better. But, did anyone notice a fucking difference in the way that we played from last week to this week? Because I didn't. I was there tonight, man. I've lost my fucking voice. Screaming at those umpires for number one. And the players. And I'm not using that as an excuse, guys. Don't get me wrong. Like, there's no way the umpires cost us the game or anything like that. They were awful. They were fucking disgusting. But we're just not good enough. It didn't impact the final result of this one, man. Man, I was driving home and I had so many thoughts in my head. And like all I could come back to was, this club sucks. This club just sucks. Right now it just sucks, man. Fuck. I really, I don't know, man. I just wanted to see something different in our style of footy, and I didn't see it. This club sucks. The board sucks. Coaches suck. The system sucks. The structure sucks. The game plan sucks. Forward line sucks. The mentality still sucks. It does. I know our pressure was better, man, but it still sucks. Our confidence sucks. Our midfield sucks. Our defense sucks. Our kicking sucks. Our handballs suck. Skills suck. Our tackling sucks still. Can't pin the arms. Our fucking mascot sucks. And he sucks the most. I can't fucking stand him. Fuck me. Our culture's so soft. Man, I don't know, man. That mascot. I know this has nothing to do with the game, man. But he sucks. He's sitting there before the game, dancing like a fairy. I mean, what kind of mascot's that? And I know that they're there to entertain kids, but this is a bloke dancing and flapping his arms, and there's freaking Lady Gaga going on. Applause, applause, and he's doing all this fairy shit. What the fuck is that? How's that going to motivate the boys to play? Fuck me, man. I've seen Britney Spears come on and dancing and doing all this fucking high school girly shit. Just shut up, man. That sucks. We're just so soft, man. And then at 3/4 time, we're losing this game. And our media personalities who are meant to hype up this crowd, right? They're meant to hype up the crowd. They're sitting there while we're losing doing fucking karaoke. And you know what? If you've been to a Carlton game, it's the same motherfucking song every single time. It's Sweet Caroline. And we're sitting there losing a game to Hawthorn after the fucking worst week we've ever had, man. Seriously. And the Carlton fans are, Sweet Caroline, bum, bum. Shut! What the fuck, man? Play some fucking Eminem or something. Pump the boys up. Everyone's sitting there cheering and dancing. Mate, we're fucking losing. Does anyone not fucking care like me? Who's in the stadium dancing and singing karaoke? We're fucking losing, man. The game's on the line and you're singing karaoke. Ah, man. That... Fuck. I think I care too much. I don't know. That's just me, man. I just fucking care too much. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't fucking care, man. Singing these fucking lame songs. Trying to win a game. Seriously. Look, man. I am going completely off the fucking script here. I have no notes from the game. All I've got is what I remember from seeing this game. The first quarter... I mean, Hawthorn scored a goal within, 15 seconds? Free kick. The first act of our club after the week we had was giving a fucking free kick away before anyone even touched the fucking ball. Fuck off. Jesus Christ, man. And you know how fucking easy they scored this goal? I think it was it Meek? He just dinked it over the top to a Hawthorn player who was literally in acres of space, man. These Hawthorn, and credit to Hawthorn, they're a fucking awesome side to watch, man. I envy it. I do. They've dinked it over, one pass, boom, straight to Chol, who I think kicked the first goal of the game. Free kick, one pass, another pass, goal. How fucking easy was that? Are these plays not switched on? Anyway, Hawthorn fucking dominated us, man, in that first quarter. Seriously, they dominated us. But we crept our way back. It's like we finally just said, nah, fuck this, man. Let's go at him. And our tackling was up. Our pressure was up. And I'm like, okay. Got a bit of fight and cunt in us here. All right, it's good to see. But man, the scoreline could have been much more to Hawthorn. They scored and they entered our 50 with ease. When it was down the other end, they got out with ease, man. And credit to them. That is game plan. Sam Mitchell, kudos to you, my friend. Because when Hawks are in trouble, man, in the back pocket, they are strength in numbers. It takes one little fucking handball and they're out. Seriously. They moved the ball so fucking fast, so quickly, that Carlton players were left puzzled like fucking Psyduck. Psy, like a fucking Pokemon. Like, where am I looking? Come on, man. They're just so much better than us. We hung in there in that first quarter. We hung in there. And a little bit of me was proud because we were fucking fighting back. That's all I wanted to see, man. A bit of fucking fight. But it's not enough, man. There's so many things from last week that I saw this week. And I'm convinced, I am absolutely convinced that these players don't understand what game plan Voss and all those other coaches have implemented for them. It's mind-boggling. When you're kicking to Jesse Motlop on the wing, blind, and he's got a 3-on-1, what the fuck do you expect to happen, man? In that second half, it happens so many times. What the I give up, man. I feel like every single goal that we scored tonight we had to literally fight for our lives for, and it was just scrappy, and it was desperate, and it was lucky. It just wasn't clean. Hawthorn are so clean, man. Their passing is just precise. They lower the eyes. They know where their teammates are. And that's the biggest fucking takeaway I've got, man. They know where their teammates are. We, on the other hand, do not know where our teammates are. How many fucking times did this happen last week where a player would get it, sometimes no pressure, sometimes pressure, and would just boot it as far as he fucking can down the wing and just hope someone would make a contest out of it or mark it or get a free kick. None of that even happened. Hawthorn basically turned it over every single time. Man, I just can't believe it. It literally reminds me of, I think it was 2022. There was like a 3-game stretch, man. When was it? I don't know. But there was this 3-game fucking can't even speak. There was a 3-game stretch where we versed Bulldogs, St Kilda, and Brisbane. And they were all Marvel games, man. And this is the shit that I was seeing. It was like 2022, I'm pretty sure it was 2023 when we went through that really awful patch where there was no game plan. Players had the ball. They didn't know where to go. They didn't know where their teammates were. They didn't understand what to do with it. And so many times tonight, man, players had the ball in good positions and they weren't taking the game on. They were like puzzled. They didn't know what to do. Our structure's all over the place. There was one moment, man, where I think it was in the second quarter where Adam Sard just said, fuck this. He sprinted through the middle and we got a goal out of it straight away. I think he kicked it all the way over the top and I believe it was Zach Williams who took the mark and kicked the goal, and it was just like, that was kind of like what Hawthorn were doing. They broke the line. They just sprinted through the middle or took the game on. Tried something. Sard was the only one that tried something. And man, we revert back to long kicks. Long kicks down the side of the wing. Really, really wide. And we're not even gaining meterage here. We're not... What does it do? You know what? Even if someone takes the mark right on the boundary line, then what? You know what the next kick is. Hawthorn knew what the next kick was going to be. Richmond knew it fucking last week. It's coming straight back. Not once, man. I can't remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe one time I can maybe even think that we switched the play. Try something, man. Switch the fucking ball to the other side. Make their players move across and bring them out of position. And that leads me to the other thing, man. The amount of times Carlton players were just flat-footed and not moving off the ball, man. It's no wonder we've got nothing to kick to. They're not moving, man. Our structure is just fucking god-awful. This is on the coaches. I'm sorry. This is on Michael Voss and the coaches. Dennis. Seriously. The fucking mascot, man. He's probably got a better game plan, huh? With all these fucking moves. Let's fucking try those fucking moves. Jesus Christ, man. Move! Someone move! I lost my voice because I'm screaming at these players to move. And I know they can't hear me. But I'm still saying it because it's pissing me off. Man. I just can't believe we're this bad. It fucking hurts, man. It really hurts. Like, we're in a prelim in 2023. And people will come at me and say, it's only round 2, man. Round 2. But I can't see it getting any better, man. What changes was there from last week? Apart from a little bit of better pressure and fucking getting stuck in a little bit. Alright, cool. Where'd that get us? We still played ugly football, man. ugly. So ugly. And it's just the same fucking errors and same bad habits. And some of these plays need to get dropped, man, next week. Charlie Curnow. Fuck, man. I know we lost Harry late, which sucked because the weather dried up and it probably would have suited him. And Lewis Young came in. You know what? I'm not going to hang shit on Lewis Young. But Charlie Curnow, man. Was he ready? They said he was ready last week. And now looking back, they should have fucking played him. Because tonight he looks rusty as fuck. I can't remember anything he really did. Seriously. When players do good things and I'm at the game, I'm like, well done, man. Well done, Ollie Hollands, who I fucking said his name a million times tonight because his effort was unbelievable, man. I praised him last week. I'm going to praise him again. Ollie Hollands, you're a fucking star because you play with fucking that. And some of these players, man, they're not doing that. And Ollie, I fucking saw it tonight. Well done. Charlie just gives up too fucking easy. He didn't look fit to me at all. He wasn't strong enough. Wasn't moving. Wasn't really leading. Our forward line sucks. It's so bad. It's really bad, man. But like I said, Charlie should have played last week. He should have just played. And then this week he would have been better. If he was ready, why didn't he play? I don't understand that. I get not rushing him and this and that. But man. Fucking hell. Imagine he had a game under his belt and he played tonight. It would have been so much better, man. Anyway. That's just one player. We'll go through the fucking players, man. There was some good ones. Some players were way better than last week. TDK, I thought, was pretty decent tonight. Like last week, a lot of people thought he had a good game, and I was not in that favour. But tonight, I thought he did a bit better. Not great, but he was much, much better. I should give him that, actually. Hewitt was good, I guess. I haven't gone through any stats. I'm just going off the top of my head. Cripper was okay. He tried, man. Walshy looks like a shell of himself still. He did some good things, but he's not there yet, man. A lot of these plays aren't there. Jesse Motlop's first half, I did not like at all. Second half, he lifted. These are the players that I had a go at last week. Nick Haynes, still not seeing much from him. Not great. We got to start pumping some... Dennis, exactly what I was just about to say. We've got to start pumping some VFL players in this side, man. Like your Moyers and your Carrolls. Get them in. Get them in. I don't know if you guys are watching on TV or not, but what the fuck happened when TDK scored a goal and the umpire disallowed it? Was it because Silvani... little fucking touch on the line? The ball was over the line. I don't understand why the fuck that wasn't given a goal. Unbelievable, man. Like I said, I'm not blaming the umpires for this loss, but they were fucking terrible tonight. Is anyone having a go at them? My God. It felt like there was an agenda out there. Seriously. And I'm not blaming them. No one come out with that shit. I'm saying they were just bad. Didn't impact the result. We impacted the result, man. So first quarter, yes. Dennis, thank you. Paid for a push. Fuck off. What a bunch of bullshit, man. What kind of sport are we watching? Absolutely, Alex. Match fixing. Man, I was seriously screaming cheats. We played two teams out there. Hawthorn and the umpires. Fuck me. Hawthorn are very good, man. I love the way they play. Sam Mitchell, good on you, like I said. That first quarter, we clawed our way back, man. We scratched, we clawed, and we got back in it. And you know what? We could have been in front by the end, miraculously, but inaccuracy in front of goal. Missed a lot of chances tonight, man. Silvani competed hard. But, man, I think even he will admit when he goes back and watches the tape of this that, man, on your set shots, you're coming way, way too close to the man on the mark. And that is exactly why you were missing those shots. I don't know if anyone else noticed that. But, man, being there in the stadium, I knew he was going to miss straight away. It's crazy. Second quarter was our best quarter, where we actually hit the lead and could have been up by more than like 3 goals, man. We got another disallowed goal. I think that fucking Snicko from Motlop's effort cost us. These guys have got Nokia 8210 cameras on the goalposts. I mean, come on, man. This is AFL. Multi-million-dollar company. You can't invest in some better cameras. And they're using Snicko. Come on, man. Ridiculous. But that second quarter, man, it was awesome. I actually really enjoyed it because the plays were up and about. And, yeah, man, we outscored them. We scored 4 goals, 3, and we're up by 9. Was it 9 points at halftime? Should have been more, to be honest. That was our best quarter. Third quarter was a tug of war. Hawthorn broke out, and then we tried to match them, and we clawed it back to like 5 points. But, man, our style of play was horrible. It was miraculous that we're still in this. Because, like, there was just so many errors, man. The same habits, the long kicks. I've got to go back and watch it. And Monday Footy Fits episode 4, I'll dig way more into this because I'll remember way more stuff. I'm going off nothing but my memory right now. And the fourth quarter, man, I left when it was probably like 20 points or 22 points. I just like, man, I wanted to come here for you guys and do this instead. I wasn't going to hang around. There was like 6 minutes left. No way we're winning the game. We didn't kick a goal in the last quarter. Goalless. Fucking 5 points down, man. 5 points down at 3-quarter time and you go goalless in the last quarter. Fuck you. Fuck me. Seriously, man. But, you know what? The whole game, man, I didn't expect us to win at all. I don't know. It didn't feel like we were going to win because of the way we were playing. I'm not going to really have any goes at the effort and the pressure because, like, we tried and it was better than last week. It was just more tonight about the game style, the game plan, which is non-existent. Voss is in deep, deep trouble, man. I don't even know how we're going to go next week against Bulldogs. We might start the season 0-4. Man, at the moment, West Coast are probably rubbing their fingers, licking their fingers at Gather Round and thinking, fuck, we can beat this team. Seriously, man. And they're fucking bad. They're bad too. So yeah, man, goalless last quarter to finish. Very, very disappointing. I just feel like we're gone backwards, man, right now. I know it's round 2. I know. But I don't see it getting any better, man. With this game plan, the players don't understand what's going on. They don't know. We've had slippery conditions last week, slippery tonight. So, under Marvel next week, there's really no excuse. If we lose that next week, I think round 4 against Collingwood will be Voss's last game if we don't beat him. I'm just going to put it out there, man. Is that an early call? I don't know. It's just, I think the media will start going at him now, big time. And when that happens, it's contagious, man. I feel bad, but man, it's your responsibility, Voss. You got to fix this shit. Seriously. And what he's gonna, well, I don't know what's gonna fix it, man. I don't know what's gonna fix this shit. I'm going to take a break and I'm going to look at you guys in the chat and see what's going on. I'll catch up now. Dennis, well, good to see more average Carlton 0-4 in the first 4 weeks. Yep, I think that we're heading that way. Honourable losses are like wins at Carlton these days, says Funkster. just without the 4 points. Yeah, pretty much, man. Lemonade, welcome back. Wow, what a club to follow. Yep. Love the Blues, so fucked. I know. I love them, man. I love this club and I hate them at the same time. Seriously. Man, it's frustrating. Zeke Jackson, if you put a gold leaf on a turd, it's still... Oh, James, hi, man. How are ya? I don't know if you were at the game or not, but man, frustrating stuff. Dennis, it's Voss in the suit. Yep. Dennis again. They take us for fools and just happy to take our cash. Man, that's the board, 101. If you look at the board and you look at these names, you don't know who the fuck they are. They're just suits. Raking up. They look like a bank. They look like bankers. Do they know anything about footy? I don't know, man. I'd like to think that we would hire some football... Like, man, when Richmond won, they had Brendan Gale. Like, fuck. He knew footy. Won them 3 bloody flags. I don't know who's on that board, man. Just nobodies who know probably nothing about football. Just know things about accounting and money. Starts there. It does start there. Funkster, best thing about tonight was that the bar fucked up and didn't charge me for a beer. Oh, so you were there. That was a thing, man. Everyone's up and about. We're there to support the boys, and they didn't get the win. Man, I really thought, like, if we're a good club, we'll fucking beat the Hawks tonight. Didn't happen. Funkster, who was our last decent coach? Surely not Rats. That's 12 years ago. Man, it has to be Rats. I loved Rats, man. I didn't like how we let him go. I really didn't. And man, I'll never forget the West Coast semi-final. What year was it? 2011? 2009? I can't even remember. When we lost by like a point or something. And the umpires fucking screwed us that night in Perth. But we should have won. Our team was awesome, man. We had the 3 amigos. Garlett, Eddie Betts, Yaron. Fuck, man. What a team. Juddy. Oh, man. We should have won that year. We were on fire. And I think that he was our last good coach, man, Rats. He was my favourite out of the lot. Sorry, Vossi, but yeah, Rats was my favourite, man. Malthouse got rid of Betts and got Daisy Thomas. Like, Jesus Christ. We all know what happened there. James, we are the new Fitzroy. Oh, man. Unique says, elite kicking the Hawks. Man, their kicking is... I've watched them train. I've watched them actually train. When I've gone for coffees at the stadium here, they train at Waverley Park. And, man, they are zipping that ball left, right, and centre. Like, they're so good, man. Dennis, but Voss has so much presence in a room. That's what Kane Corns said. Oh, man. Kane Corns. He's not wrong about a few things about us, man. That's for sure. Yep, Rats was the last good one, but at least he had players who could understand a game plan. Yeah, man. There was definitely a better game plan back then than this game plan. I don't know what this game plan is. Do you guys know? I don't understand it. It's so ugly. It's fucking ugly, man, the way we play. And that's why I can't see it getting better. It's just really bad football. And we don't take the game on, man. We're scared to take risks, and we just fall back into our shell, and the same habits will let's go wide and let's go long. It's so predictable, and we need a new dynamic there, man. Funkster. Oh, it's Kaz. We are bad. We are this bad and have given away our early picks for the draft. Well, yeah. Fuck, I would have loved us to go after Houston. Seriously. Funkster, the only moves that Voss did tonight was move from the coach's box to the boundary. He sure did. Doesn't matter what coach you get. Can't coach a playing group who are uncoachable. Very, very interesting, Stephen. That you might be on the money, man. Are these plays overhyped? Are they overrated? Man, we'll cover it more on Monday. I'm going to go back and watch this thing and pick up on things that I may have missed. It's Kaz. Desperation move to play Charlie. They were worried about something. Well, apparently Charlie was fine last week, so I don't understand. I don't know. Yeah, he was bad tonight, man. He was so bad. I'll go through the list now. Tell you guys off the top of my head what I thought. Maybe an overhaul of this club, says Zeke. Pencil pushes to rookies. Too woke tonight. Oh, man, the wokeness. Fuck off. Seriously, we need more masculinity in this club. I talked about the mascot and just like the songs and like the atmosphere. Fuck that shit, man. I want things when the boys are at like quarter time, half time, 3/4 time. Even the intro at the start of the fucking game, the countdown. Like they've got the I don't know, it doesn't feel the same. They've got the "Ew, ew," by Queen. And then they halfway through that, then they from the 30-second countdown, they go to oh da, 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 that song, and it's just like it's more of a soccer chant, man. Come on, be creative. Anyway, different story, but that it does add things, man. I would be playing fucking Lose Yourself by Eminem or something, like something motivational, some fucking epic music, man. Pump these boys up. That's what they need. Not fucking karaoke at 3/4 time. Freaking Sweet Caroline and the fucking mascot singing Britney Spears and Lady Gaga. Fuck off. Shut up. Sick of it, man. I'm sick of this soft bullshit with this club. Ugh. It's Kaz. Yep. Sadly, there are 5 serious football clubs. Geelong, Hawthorn, Sydney, Collingwood, Brisbane, and they're always good. Good point. They're always good, man. I know Collingwood didn't make it last year, but that was like more of a premiership hangover. It happens to a lot of clubs. And they were still good. They had injuries and shit, man, but they're right back in it, man. They'll be top 4 this year. I predicted them to end up on top and winning the whole thing. Field register, they know we're coming. Saw us coming miles away. Oh, boy. We are making up the... who said that? Where have I gone? We are making up the number, says Kaz. Yep. At the moment, we are. Yep. Field register, 4/4 effort required to win against the best. I agree. Dennis, we are not the same league. Way better teams out there. Absolutely. Alex, totally agree, mate. Thinking a bit down the road, wonder what the transition plan looks like. Which coach could come to us? I know, that's the thing. I had this conversation with my brother midweek, and I'm like, you know what? If they do sack Voss eventually, like, who is out there? I should have probably got Kingsley, man, when we had the chance. Zeke Jackson, 100%. What is the plan? Go to the boundary and long bombs. Man, it's just every week it's going to be like this, I reckon, until something drastic happens. But the drastic thing happened last week. That's why I was so disappointed. James, if we lose to North, he will be gone. Yeah. Oh, that'd be bad, man. Oh, God. Zeke, but not only Vossel, the coaches. Yeah, my first game will be the Good Friday match. Thank you, James. I'll probably see you there, man. Bevtone's back. G'day, mate. How are you, Bevtone? Haven't seen you this year, but welcome back. We are apathy incarnate. Go Pies says extend Voss's contract. Got some Collingwood trolls in here. That's pretty funny, man. Metallica, Fight Fire with Fire. Great track. Yes, James. Yes, sir. Love my Metallica. They need Joe Dolce from Lygon Street. It says shiny blue. I would take Hinkley, no cap. They need to go... They need you to do the intro. At least you put effort into it. Thank you, Dennis. Hey, guys, I pride myself on that intro, man. You're getting it every week. It's hard to do when we lose. Honestly, last week was really hard. Tonight was hard because I had no voice left from the game. Shiny Blue says, highly paid players can't kick over a cockroach. Silent Storm, welcome. Adam Simpson should be free. He's a premiership coach. But do we want to go to a has-been type of coach? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a tough one because, like, I get why we chose Voss. He was available. He had coached before. He wasn't really successful in Brisbane, but he was under Hinkley at Port as an assistant. So we tried something new. I don't know, man. I'm kind of open to anything right now. But yeah, man, we are where we are. There's so much wrong at the club right now. Deep a deep darkness overshadows us. I don't know when or where or how it's going to get better. And yeah, man, tonight, we really needed to win that game. Now it's just going to be really fucking hard. It's going to be really hard. Let's go see some stats here. Disposals, Hawthorn had way more, 368 to 313. Kicks, they were more effective than us, 73% to 63, and they had way more, 206, 192. They had way more handballs, and their handball chain got them out of so much trouble with ease tonight, man. Free kicks, 29 to 24. It felt like it was like 70 to 24 in favour of Hawthorn. There was ones that we didn't get, and seconds later they would get, and then we didn't get a free kick for a high, and then they would get free kick for exactly the same thing tonight. It was fucked up, man. Not blaming I'm not blaming the umpires, I'm telling you, but they were fucking awful. I'm going to call them out. Fuck them. There was an agenda out there tonight. They wanted to help Hawthorn, man. I'll stand by that. They wanted to help them, and they wanted to go against us. Nothing went our way. Contested possessions were actually in front, but that's because Hawthorn's pressure. Man, as soon as we got the ball tonight, we were fucking hunted. It was crazy. Uncontested possessions, man, and this is where Hawthorn broke so free. As soon as they broke the lines and got behind us, man, it was game over. 215 to 159. Uncontested possessions, man. They fucking ripped us apart. 49 marks to 74. They just used the ball so much better, man. That's evidence right there. Contested marks, I cannot believe we got 9 and they got 8. Uncontested marks, 66 to 40. We just couldn't get near them. There was a moment, man, in that last quarter, I don't know if you guys remember. I saw it perfectly from where I was sitting, where they were trying to get it down the wing. There was maybe 2 or 3 players like Ollie Hollins and maybe Motlop was one of them, pressuring Impey and I don't know who was back there. And I could see, I think it was either Newcomb or someone sprinting from the other side of the field all the way to the other wing, and Doherty was chasing him. And I'm like, this player's going to get the ball because Doherty's just jogging. And he was probably spent, but he should have been off the field if that was the case. And man, sure enough, Hawthorn with ease got it to that player who Doherty was on, who was nowhere near him, and I'm pretty sure they kicked a goal out of it too. Easy, man. Easy. They were toying with us. It was fucked up. We ran out of legs, and that was due to Hawthorn, man, with their just persistence. Clearances. Oh, I can't believe we got 51 to 39. There you go. Didn't feel that way. Clangers 69 to Carlton 57. The errors were shocking, man. I'll have to go study the tape and remember these ones, because there were some bad ones that led to goals, man. 20 shots at goal each. We were inaccurate. We wasted a few chances. The inside 50s was dead even, 54 to 55 pretty much. And yeah, man, they were a better side than us. They are a better side than us altogether. But they are beatable, man. You know what? Like, as bad as we are right now, we hung in there. We just didn't have the confidence and game plan to get over the line. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. They're beatable, 100%. They only won by 20 points in the end. I know it was wet conditions. You know what? Maybe if it was dry, they would have pounded us by 10 goals. Who knows? Actually, you know what? They probably would have. They would have carved us apart. But there was a little bit of improvement, man. A little bit. If I'm going to have any positives, it was a bit. But I don't give a fuck, man. We lost. And that's the main thing. 4 points. And last week, we didn't change anything, man. We didn't change a thing. Apart from 2 to 3 players, says Shiny Boo, we look totally incompetent right across the ground. It's freaking unbelievable. Yep, I agree. It was hard to watch at times, man, and like the groans from the crowd every time we would do something like really bad. It sucked. Shiny Blue, why is it that we can't even lead into a hole? Man. You know how scared I was when we actually hit the lead tonight? I said to the people that I was with, my wife and my friends, I just can't. I get scared when we go in front now. I've lost all faith and trust in them. That's where we are, man. Guys, if you're enjoying the show, I've hardly reviewed the game, honestly. I'll do it on Monday. This is more of a reaction tonight. If you like the show, hit that thumbs up for me, man. Subscribe if you haven't already and you're back again. Or if you're here for the first time, hit that subscribe button, man. I'm here every week going live. Monday Footy Fits, our weekly show. We'll cover everything then. Do a preview for the Bulldogs game with the ins and outs. But yeah, man, leave a comment. Tell me what you guys thought about tonight. I'll always get back to you in the comments. Thank you for everyone who's been going crazy on the streams lately. Our channel's growing. I really hope we get to 400 after this stream, subscribers. Probably hit about 1/4 of my audience just on that last week. That episode against when we reviewed the Richmond game, when I went on a major rant. I went on a bit of a rant tonight, but if I had more to go off, if I watch the game on TV, I'll save it for Monday. I'm going to fucking let loose again. But man, thank you so much everyone for joining me. It's been a hard one, man. Another one. Thursday night loss. We're 0-2. And yeah, it is what it is. Chris, welcome, my man. At least you have TDK. Not for long, man. He might go to the Saints. He seriously might go to the Saints. I've heard he wants to stay, but man, they need to lock that shit up straight away. Sign him up. I hate big players with contracts lingering over their heads, man. Because it does impact their game mentally. And this side is mentally weak as it is. We've covered that multiple times. Anyway, guys. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, bell for all notifications. You know the drill. Follow me on all social medias. Here's the drill. All the links are in the description. balloftruth_pod on X. I wasn't tweeting too much tonight because there was no reception at the G. Ran out of battery. And follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all that shit. But our home is YouTube, man. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, James, in the chat. Thank you, everyone who was on the live chat tonight. I know it was late, and I appreciate all of you for staying up, man. And, yeah, share the love, man. We'll be back on Monday. We'll cover it all. It sucks, man. It sucks. But I'm going to try and sleep this off, and I'll see you guys on Monday, and we'll go through all the results on the weekend as well. Love you all. Adios. Good night. And remember, subscribe, man. Thank you, everyone.